At the level of grief, which resonates at the energy level of 75 on Hawkins' map of consciousness, individuals experience profound sadness and a deep sense of loss. This level, while higher than apathy, is still characterized by a significant emotional burden that can heavily impact one's view of life and existence. Emotional processing. In the negated state, grief is overwhelming, and the individual may find themselves stuck in a pattern of persistent sorrow, unable to move through their emotions. In the affirmed state, there is an openness to experiencing and expressing these emotions, which is a critical part of the healing process. Acceptance. The inability to accept loss defines the negated state, where denial, anger, or bargaining may persist as ways to avoid the finality of loss. The affirmed state is marked by a gradual coming to terms with reality, acknowledging the loss while beginning to understand that life can continue despite it. Resilience. In the negated state, emotional fragility makes it difficult to cope with daily life and to envision a future beyond the pain. The affirmed state, however, is where one begins to develop emotional strength, learning to carry the weight of loss without being crushed by it. The path out of grief involves engaging in a healthy grieving process. This means allowing oneself to feel the full range of emotions associated with loss, sadness, anger, confusion, without judgment. It is about understanding that these feelings are a natural response to a significant and life-changing event. Building support systems is also crucial. This aligns with Maslow's recognition of the importance of social needs. By reaching out to friends, family, or support groups, individuals can share their burden, receive empathy and understanding, and gain strength from the knowledge that they are not alone. Timothy Leary's emotional circuits also provide a framework for understanding the path through grief. By recognizing that our emotional responses are part of our neurological wiring, we can learn to navigate our emotions with greater awareness and intention. This can involve therapeutic practices, mindfulness, and other strategies that help manage the intensity of grief. As one begins to process their emotions, accept their loss, and build resilience, they can start to see a future beyond their grief. This doesn't mean forgetting the loss or no longer feeling the pain, but rather integrating the experience into their life in a way that allows them to move forward. In the broader spiritual and moral journey, moving through grief is an act of courage and growth. It is about finding meaning in the midst of suffering and allowing the experience of loss to deepen one's compassion and empathy for others. It is a powerful testament to the human capacity for recovery and a reminder that even in our darkest times, there is a path back to light and life.